Now that I, Sakura Manami, is class president, I'd like to make this school a place that you can be proud of.
The class president making a speech now is also the school Madonna. I'd only ever heard rumors, but apparently she's very diligent and has consistently got top of the class scores on all of her exams. She's beautiful as well, so she's apparently got it all. By the way, I, Kaito Hayasaka, have never talked to her. Why is he wearing a box on his head?
It's Hyosaka, the kid that rarely comes to school. He apparently was involved in a traffic accident, and his face was mutilated. He doesn't want anyone to see his face. That's why he's never at school. He's always at the hospital.
But I feel like the box draws more attention to him.
I mean...
There's a reason I'm wearing this box. Honestly, it's not too bad during the winter because it keeps me warm. But during the summer, yeah, it gets way too hot. But I had to wear this box. If I took it off, it would be a little bad. Lunch break.
Is Hyosaka here?
Hey, Prez, what's up?
I'm looking for a boy, Hyosaka-kun. Seems like he's not here. Do you know where I can find him?
He's always gone during lunch.
I see. He probably doesn't want anyone to see his face, which means he won't be at the cafeteria and he'd avoid the roof of the courtyard since there are too many people looking. Maybe one of the empty classrooms? Thanks anyway, I'll find him. Hyosaka-kun, are you here?
I asked for permission from a teacher to use an empty classroom and was eating alone quietly when suddenly the door swung open. The person who opened the door came waltzing in without any hesitation. Manami-san! Hey, Miss President, how can I help you?
I think you know why. There was something I knew I would do if I became class president.
Huh? What is it?
Is it alright if I ban you from wearing your box to school?
No, you can't do that. I've already got permission from my teachers.
I don't know how rich your parents are and how much they've donated, but you shouldn't be allowed to do that at all. You're literally coming to school with a box on your head. Your neighbors and kids are all going to be completely shocked. What if people start spreading weird rumors about our school?
I know what you're saying, but I come to school with a car.
You're such a rich little kid.
No, we're not rich. I have permission from the teachers, so you can't force me.
Apparently it's not that you're just depressed or something.
Why is she sitting next to me?
You're right. I can't ban you from wearing your box since you have permission from the teachers. That's why I wanted to make it so you have an environment where you feel comfortable taking the box off. Can you tell me why you're wearing the box in the first place?
You heard the rumors, right?
Yeah, I've heard of them. But rumors are just rumors. I only believe what I heard from the person.
Ugh. I was involved in an accident which mutilated my face, so I just can't show my face since then.
Really? If you're lying, I'm going to be very angry. I hate liars.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, then I guess I'll believe you.
She's pretty naive, huh? Oh, she's just thinking she'll make me pay for it when she finds out it's just a rumor.
Look, Hyosaka-kun. A person's value isn't decided by their face. It's what they have on the inside. You don't run because you think people will mock you. You just become so strong, they can't say anything about you anyway. You're going to regret it if you just keep going without facing it.
Not your face, huh?
What? You want to say something? Say something.
You know, first impressions are everything. What's the first thing you see? A face. And I can't take your advice at face value, pun intended, when you look that good.
I see. You're trying to start a fight to chase me away, right?
No, I'm not going that far. I'm just saying what I think.
I see. You've got a slight problem with your personality, too. Okay, I'll keep spending time with you until you change your mind.
What?
After I finish up with schoolwork, I will head to your house every day.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Don't worry, I've looked up your address and it's within walking distance from my house.
I moved before I started high school. Apparently, for better or for worse, I moved nearby the class president. What kind of twisted fate is that?
I'm excited to see you after class.
While I was chilling at home.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
She really did come to my house. She wasn't in her school uniform, so I guess she went home before coming over.
Is she your friend? Oh, she's very cute. Oh, sorry for the abrupt visit. Nice to meet you. I'm Sakura Manami. I'm the class president at Kaito's school. The class president? Did he do something? It's not like he did anything, but Oh. You must be wondering about the box. Sorry. This is to protect him. I've heard the story. Don't worry. I'm not going to force him to take it off.
Wait, isn't that literally why you're here?
I want to work hard to make him feel comfortable taking off the box without being forced. I don't know if he's going to take it off or not, but I'm glad you're trying your best. You can stay for as long as you'd like. Come on in.
Apparently she won over my mom in the short time that they spoke. She's definitely got the knack for speaking. She's a perfect class president.
I was really surprised. Your mom is such a beautiful woman.
Really?
Yeah. She looks like she might have been on TV at one point. She also seems so young. I'd believe you if you'd said she was your sister.
Huh. She really hasn't changed from since I was young.
I see. It makes sense.
What does?
If that's your mom, then you must have been a great-looking man, too. That's why you're afraid of what people may think of you, since you're used to being treated as a good-looking man.
Wow, she's got imagination. I don't know about the good-looking part, but I don't like thinking about what people will think of me.
I really don't think that looks matter.
Have you ever liked someone before?
What?
You said it looks unimportant, so you're talking about how good someone is at something then, right? Like they're ugly, but they can work really hard. I think if you're interested in someone, though, you've got to at least think they're decent looking.
Oh, shut up. I don't have any experience in that field.
Okay, then I don't think that your words carry any weight.
Why are you mocking me like that? I don't have anyone I like in our class. But I have some actors I think are attractive.
Actors, see? We end up at looks.
Ugh. There are plenty of unattractive actors, too.
Okay, who's the actor in question then?
Why do I have to tell you that?
The fact that you can't tell me tells me a lot.
Ugh. It's Kaizuka Hiyoro-kun. Shut up.
I didn't say anything?
What do you expect? He's good looking, but this isn't like a romantic thing. I'm not going to be able to date an actor anyway. I'm not choosing a partner based on looks.
I feel like I'm finally starting to hear what she really thinks. The girl that I'd heard about was that she was this perfect girl that had everything, but now she's just a regular, cute girl fitting for her age. Okay, I don't think that you're that passionate about that guy anyway.
That guy?
Huh?
Did you just talk down on Hiyoro-kun?
Wait,
Do you know how incredible he is? He's great looking for sure, but he grew up as a prodigal child actor and is a great adult actor too. He can do anything alone and he plays his roles perfectly. He even does his own action scenes. You better not talk bad about him.
Oh, this girl's one of the serious types. It's okay, I'm not talking down on him.
Okay then. Sorry. I kinda lost control a little there.
I don't know about a little. So, you do like him then?
No! Stop putting words in my mouth.
I see.
Hey, you're not listening to me? Fine. I'll prove to you that I'm not judging someone based on their looks.
What are you gonna do?
Hiyosaka-kun, you will be my boyfriend.
Come again?
Ah, you wanted me to ask you again, which means you want to hear me ask you out again because you're so happy, right? So we're now officially dating.
No, I was just surprised that I wanted to ask you what you said. What kind of mental gymnastics are you pulling to reach that conclusion?
Because you won't trust me.
Your logic is insane.
If we're dating, then we might be able to unbox your face at school too. And I'm pretty annoyed at everyone asking me out too, so it would help me out. It's a win-win.
Yeah, I don't think I'm really winning in that scenario.
What do you mean? It's a pretend relationship, so who cares?
A pretend?
You really think that I was going to try to ask you out for real? Of course not. What are you talking about?
I think it's because there was a distinct lack of explanation. She was definitely the one that said that in a misleading way.
Whatever. Let's just go out as a pretend couple.
I thought you hated people who lied.
That's that, and this is this. This is for our own good.
I wasn't sure how this for each other's good, but there was one thing I figured out. She just pretends to be a cool and collected girl, but she's actually pretty easily heated. Afterwards, she must have gotten embarrassed. She went home, almost as if to run away. But apparently, you were a pretend couple. I can't go to school again tomorrow, but What to do? The next day.
You apparently didn't come to school because you were sick? Are you okay?
She came over to my house like it was a normal thing. I'm fine, you don't have to check up on me.
Even if it's pretend I'm your girlfriend, I need to check on you.
No,
I also said I'd come by as much as I can.
she did say she'll come over. I couldn't tell her to go home, so I let her in.
Let's start with this.
What are you doing?
You're my boyfriend, so you need to spoil your girlfriend.
What? I thought we were just playing pretend.
We need to practice so that we don't screw up at school. If we do this here, then it'll become natural at school too.
You're being really naive here. You understand that?
I can't do this to everyone. I'm only doing this because... just give me a hug. I'm nervous too.
Is this enough?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess it's good for starters.
For starters, this is pretty close, don't you think? I can feel your warmth. And something soft.
Here we go.
Now you're on my lap?
I'm supposed to sit on your lap and be spoiled by you.
Where is she reading this stuff?
Come on, rub my head.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
She's so cute. What is her face? She just kept asking to be spoiled, and I just kept obliging. From then on.
Today too.
She continued coming to my house every day and asking to be spoiled. I honestly thought maybe she had some ulterior motives, but she was so cute, so I just spoiled her as much as she liked. Then one day,
Kaito-kun, you can go to school tomorrow, right?
she was now sitting on my lap like it was a regular thing. She looked up at me before asking, "Yeah, why?"
Then I'll come over before school. Let's go to school together.
She apparently wanted to walk to school together. I go to school with a car.
Take off your box and take the train.
Sorry, not possible.
Then I'll ask my mother to let me ride the car with you.
My mom was being referred to as mother. I'm not sure why. I think that'd be okay, but you can't do this around my mom, okay?
I won't. I know my manners.
She said, however. She immediately clung on my arm after getting in the car. Maybe she thought my mom couldn't see her?
I'm glad you two are getting along so well.
Look at her smirking. She's definitely gonna tease me as soon as we get home later. Wait, I thought we were a pretend couple. After getting out of the car. Oh, look at that! Why is the president on the box guy's arm? What? My president? The school went wild. Apparently, Sakura is a very popular woman.
Wait, why are you holding his arm?
You can't tell? We're dating.
The why?
She looked like a regular girl who was excited to be dating someone. She's definitely the one that suggested this whole thing. The boys are completely fooled by this.
Oh, I believe it! If you two are really dating, I want you two to kiss!
What?
There was a dude who was saying some insane things. There's no way.
Okay.
Sakura?
If you're going to be satisfied with that and believe it, then I'll do it.
Are you serious?
It's okay. I really do like you because you're always spoiling me. I'll only lift your box so I can see your lips. Okay?
It was just a pretend couple. I couldn't understand why she was going this far to pretend. However, I know that she's not the type of girl to kiss just as a performance. But you like Hayato?
No, I told you that I don't like him as a romantic partner. I want you, Kaito. Or am I not enough for you?
Fine, hang on a second, I'll take this thing off.
Huh? But I thought you didn't want anyone to see your face.
It's fine. I've decided I'm gonna live with my decision. Besides, I don't want to make you kiss someone that you've never even seen the face of. I took off the box from my head. Is this good enough? She looked at me and I could tell she froze up. She really didn't know who I was.
Wait, who's that great-looking guy? Wait, that's Hyoto-kun, isn't it?
Yes, I was the actor. Hayato Kaisaka. I wanted to live a regular life without any attention, so I put a box on my head. You sure about this, Sakura?
Wait, hang on. I didn't realize this is who you
But if you call it quits now, it's gonna be a new problem.
But you're literally an actor!
It's fine. Our agency doesn't mind if I have a little romance in my life. So yeah, you wanna call it quits?
Okay then.
Apparently, she had made a decision. I slowly brought my lips in to give her a kiss. After that day, I was the center of attention in a different way. Of course, news of my romance spread quickly, and I was forced to even hold a press conference. I told them that I had no intentions of breaking up with my partner and would rather retire from acting to do that. The fans had to accept that. It wasn't like it was against the rules to begin with, so I didn't want to hear any of it. If people weren't as interested in me because I had a partner, well, then that's all I was. That's how we officially started dating, and I decided to cut back on the amount of work I did. I used to accept all kinds of commercials and TV show offers, but now I wanted to focus on only my movie acting career. At least while I was a student, anyway. That's how I'm able to increase the amount of time I spend with Sakura. Speaking of Sakura,
No one is allowed to get closer than absolutely necessary to Kaito-kun.
she was very protective of me being around other girls. I didn't want to make her jealous, so I spoiled her to her heart's content.
Konami Imajo, the one who's won the title of the girl I most want to be my girlfriend in her school for 2 years in a row, with an overwhelming number of votes. Needless to say, she's popular with the boys, but she's also captivated the girls' good-hearted personality. Inevitably, she's the most sought-after girl in our school. What's wrong with you, Kato? I, Ryuta Haizuki, couldn't help my confusion when my best friend launched into a sudden commentary of Imajo. I just wanted to make sure we're all in agreement. On what? On who holds the title of the school's ultimate it girl, of course. Ah, she's so cute too. And she makes for some serious eye candy. I visit the cafe she works at every day just so I could see her. It's a wonder you guys aren't behind bars yet. But you're here every day too, Ryota. Because you guys insisted! I've been blowing through my allowance! But I mean, you're the only one of us who's had a proper conversation with her. As long as you're here, we have a chance to get closer to her too. So you admit that you're just using me. And the only reason we even know each other is because we were in the same class in our first year. Whatever. It's still better than someone like me who's never been in the same class as her before. Now, don't you think it's time you introduce me to her? This is where our friendship ends, I see. I'm just kidding. More importantly, want to play cards? I can't keep up with your train of thought. Why are we suddenly playing cards again? How about the loser takes Imajo home? Huh? Where did that come from? Not so loud. Imajo will hear us. I'm talking about today's forfeit. The loser today has to go to Imajo and ask her if you can take her to your place. What the hell are you thinking? If she refuses, we could get away with it by saying this was all part of the game. No damage done. The loser, huh? I guess you all want to be losers then. Great idea, Kito! Let's do it! Yeah, don't forget about me! With this, I'll be able to get closer to Imajo! So listen to me, idiots! Looks like there's no objections. Let's start right now! Wait, I'm not playing. Huh? Why not? I'm not after the same thing as all of you, so it shouldn't matter. Even if I ask her, she'll definitely say no anyway. There's no need to take that risk. But the thing is, it'll be weird if you don't participate. Isn't it strange to have a forfeit when there's someone who's not even playing? How about I just go through the motions of it? That's fine, right? I only have to be careful not to lose. And that way, they managed to rope me into the game as well. And the results? Why is Ryota in last place? Unexpectedly, I ended up at the bottom of the pack. You're such a noob, Ryota. You sure you didn't do this on purpose? No, but I can't help it that my hand was so horrible. We were playing poker, and my hand was so weak that even a 4 of a kind couldn't save me. Why don't you guys just act like one of you lost? There's no point if we won't play by the rules. Hurry up and get over there. Huh? You're really making me do this? This is the forfeit we'd agreed on. Course I am. Come back as soon as you're rejected, and we'll play the game one more time. I don't want to. We know she's gonna reject me anyway. Don't be so wishy-washy, Ryota. Just man up and do the forfeit already. Come on, read the room, Ryota. I've never questioned my friendship with you guys so many times before today. But I can't get around the fact that I lost. Now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to grit my teeth and go through with it. Excuse me.
Yes, what would you like to order?
No, actually, can I do takeout here?
The cakes are available for takeout.
No, I mean you. Please?
Are you telling me you want to take me home?
That's what it sounds like, huh?
Sure.
Huh?
My shift ends at 5 in the evening. I'll let you take me home at that time.
Huh? What is it? What happened? Did you really just say that?
Of course. You're not gonna say it was a joke, right? It's not good to play with a girl's feelings, you know.
I wouldn't dare. I was totally serious about what I said.
I see. Well then, I'm sorry about this, but you'll have to come back at 5 for your order.
For real? Ryota, what did she say? Could it be? For some reason, she said yes. Huh? What do you mean she said yes? To you, of all people. Sure, you're a nice guy, but you're super quiet and not boyfriend material at all. Thanks for that. But I'm confused too. Why on earth would she agree to something like that? Ryota, are you blackmailing her or something? Enough already! I wouldn't do that! Well, I guess. But seriously, I didn't think Ryota would be the one to get her. After that, all of them left in a state of disbelief and dejection. And when I returned to the cafe at 5...
Sorry. Did you wait long?
She really met up with me as promised. Not at all. I just arrived. You sure about this?
I wouldn't have agreed otherwise. We're going to your place, right, Heizuki?
I think so.
You don't have to be so nervous. You didn't expect me to bring up the whole going to your apartment thing right away, huh?
Huh? That's... I don't know what you're talking about!
It's okay not to think too deeply about this.
She's a popular figure. I guess she's used to dealing with guys. That was what I thought when I saw the ease she used to navigate the situation.
Wow. It's so neat in here. To be honest, I always thought a guy's apartment would be pretty messy.
You think so? Now that she mentions it, there's so many things on the floor at Kato's place that there's barely any room to step.
Can I sit on your bed?
Of course.
So, you brought me all the way here. What are you gonna do now?
Huh?
I said all that crap about hanging out at a friend's place just now. But that can't really be what you're after. You wouldn't invite a girl over to your place just for that, right?
No,
So tell me honestly. What were you planning to do to me?
Nothing! I wasn't planning to do anything!
Really?
I swear! Huh?
You seriously panicked there, huh? Oh, I didn't think you'd be that scared.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I was just teasing. Or, I guess you could call it revenge?
Revenge? For what?
For using me as a forfeit in your game.
What? You heard us?
You guys talked so loudly it was hard not to. And you you all only come to the cafe when I'm around, too. Your intentions were super obvious.
Seriously? But if you heard us, then you should know that I was forced into it!
Huh. Really? Oh, I must have missed that little tidbit.
I get it now. She likes toying with people. She was probably just playing naive at school this whole time.
By the way, do you have a girlfriend, Heizuki?
No, I don't.
Right? You probably wouldn't let another girl into your apartment if that was the case. Can you do me a favor then?
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Well, I'm not taking no for an answer, so...
What do you want me to do?
I want you to be my fake boyfriend.
Boyfriend?!
Fake boyfriend. Fake! I get confessed to so often, and I reject them nicely to keep up my kind and gentle image. But that results in too many stubborn people who just won't give up. That's where a boyfriend will come in handy.
In short, she wants to have an easier time at school without losing her nice girl reputation. But taking on the role of her boyfriend would automatically make me public enemy #1 at school. I don't want to be that guy. And if I refuse?
Maybe I'll spread the word that you did something bad to me after luring me into your apartment. Your friends already know that I came over after all.
I see. So this was what she was after. Fine.
Yay. Thank you. So I'll be counting on you from now on.
And this was how I became someone's fake boyfriend. Honestly, I'm dreading the coming Monday. On Monday,
Morning, Ryota.
you came over just to find me?
Of course I did. We're a couple after all. If you're ready, let's go. Much better.
What? What are you doing?
We're going out, aren't we? This is completely normal.
You're purposely doing this so that others will see?
Yep.
Exactly as she wanted. There were a lot of shocked faces when we were seen entering the school with our arms linked. Whichever way you looked at it, we were definitely a couple. There was no going back at this point. When I separated from Konami and went to my classroom. Hey, Ryota! What's the meaning of this? Why did you come with Imajo? Don't tell me Imajo actually fell for you! Sure enough, an interrogation was waiting for me. Well, lots of stuff happened, but we're dating now. It was all thanks to all of you, though. Damn it! I won't forgive you if you don't make her happy. Yeah, you better treat her well. I wonder what would happen if I told them I'm only pretending to be her boyfriend. Of course, I didn't want to make an enemy out of Konami, so I didn't say anything unnecessary. During lunch break,
Let's have lunch together, Ryota.
Konami? You came here to get me?
Yeah. So where should we eat?
Oh, I always go to the cafeteria.
Don't you see what I'm holding? I brought a lunch for you.
You made one for me too?
I'm your girlfriend, so of course I did. Here, your lunchbox filled with love.
Thanks. Thanks to Konami's words and actions, my classroom was soon filled with the anguished cries of all the guys. It seemed we had given them quite the shock. I do feel for them. But as long as Konami doesn't come across someone she actually likes, nothing would change, even if they confess to her. So it can't be helped either way. At least, that's how I justified it to myself. The lunchbox that Konami made was undeniably delicious. And contrary to my expectations, Konami was really nice to me even when we were alone together. To me, it seems like not the entirety of her at-school persona was an act. As the days passed calmly in this fashion, Konami's late today. Did she get asked to do something by one of the teachers?
So, what did you want to talk about?
Sorry for calling you out at this time. For real though, Why don't you be my girlfriend, Konami?
You mean you haven't heard? I'm afraid I already have a boyfriend.
Oh, I know him. That beanpole who acts mature all the time, right? That guy's practically a monk. You'll definitely have much more fun with me, Konami. How about it? Give me a chance.
I'm sorry, but I'm in love with Ryota. Therefore, I'll have to turn you down.
Huh? Can you hear yourself? What's so good about that guy anyway?
It's true that Ryota is pretty quiet and doesn't look like he has much interest in girls, but he's the kindest guy I know, and he always respects the opinions of those around him. And unexpectedly, once he decides something, he has the conviction to see it through to the end. I noticed him ever since I was a freshman. At the very least, he's not someone like you, who goes around making fun of other people.
Huh. So you seriously like someone like that?
Have you given up?
Let's see. I guess I had no choice but to use force then.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just gonna tell your body how good I actually am. I'll show you that I'm better than someone like that.
Stop!
There's no way you can win against my strength. Please step back. Why are you here? I checked out Konami's classroom because she was late and saw her bag there. But her shoes weren't in the rack. So I realized that she'd been probably called by some confessor to the back of the school building again. I thought I'd check it out just in case it was someone especially persistent. It was a good thing I did. I get it. So you came running out here because you were worried about your precious girlfriend. So what are you gonna do now? You think a guy like you can win me in a fight? If a fight's what you want, a fight's what you'll get. Huh? Despite how I look, I am a martial arts practitioner. Do you really want to take me on? Saying that, I slowly tighten my hold on his arm. Ow, 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 ow! It's gonna break! Let go! Oh, come on! People's bones don't break that easily. Stop it! It's gonna break for real! Then can you solemnly vow that you won't come within close proximity of Konami from this moment on? Got it! I promise! So let go of me already! I released his arm when he nodded. And then... You bastard! I'll remember this! He ran away like an NPC in a game. I guess a guy like that has his pride to think about too.
Thank you, Ryota.
This is part of my job as your boyfriend, so I was just fulfilling my duty in a way.
You know martial arts?
I stopped in middle school. My body was naturally weak from birth, so I've been training since I was a child to make it stronger. Well, I'm strong enough that I wouldn't lose to someone like that anyway.
I see. But that guy... What if he tries to do something again?
No, he doesn't seem like the type. He might come at us out of pride if we told everyone what happened, but he'll probably leave us alone if we do the same. But if he continues to bother you, we can just show this video to one of the teachers.
Oh, you took it?
Somehow, I kind of felt like we might need it.
Oh. Huh? How long were you watching us? You mean you saw the whole thing?
More importantly, we should be getting back to the classroom. We already wasted too much time after all.
Oh, you're trying to distract me. Well, I'll let it go. You did save me. Thank you. Again.
Am I properly fulfilling the role of your boyfriend then?
You're going above and beyond. I'll be counting on you from now on, too.
Due to this incident, Konami became even more clingy. Even though she never tried to enter my house in the beginning, she's been spending all her weekends in my room lately. We've been so inseparable that I've honestly been feeling quite uneasy about it. If we go on like this...
Ryota, let's go to the beach together during summer vacation. And I want to go to the summer festival, too.
As we got closer due to our act as a fake couple, we ended up dating for real during our 3rd year. Konami's pretty spoiled and likes to pester me all the time, but I always enjoy indulging her. And so, all while being ordered around by my very adorable girlfriend, the days passed happily.
Excuse me, how do I get to this location? Oh, it's right around the corner. You see that convenience store sign? The red one? Yeah, you just turn right as soon as you hit that sign. It's right there. Right then? Yes. Thank you! You're welcome. I hope he understood. I was worried watching him walk away, but he turned right like I said. I thought maybe it was better for me to follow, but then, right at that moment, I heard a loud horn. Huh? Everything looked slow motion, and I remember exactly what was going on. The green light, the car coming at me, the driver's surprised face, my stupid voice. That's exactly what happened. The impact lasted less than a second. So did the pain. But be careful!
That car came crashing through the red light! No way!
What's going on?
Are you okay? We've already called an ambulance.
I saw a beautiful woman who seemed worried about me as I felt my consciousness fading away. That's all I remember. It was like a PC that had its forcefully ripped out. My consciousness shut down immediately.
Hey, hang in there!
I could hear someone yelling at me from beyond the darkness. I saw my name, Naruhito Harada, written on the name tag to the rooms. In other words, I've been admitted to the hospital. A car had ignored the red light and smacked into me. It wasn't that big of a deal or anything. I lost consciousness and I hit my head pretty hard, so they had me running tests. That's all. I was just in the hospital for a few days. They told me all kinds of things after the fact, so I didn't really feel like I was involved in an accident at all.
Harada-san, IV.
Erica-san!
Why do you look so happy?
Huh? I don't know you.
You aren't weird, right? Like you have a needle fetish?
No way, I hate pointy things.
You're a guy, so you should probably at least pretend to be tough. This will take a second. You need to use the restroom?
I'm okay.
All right, little pinch.
Sure.
Ugh, crap. One more time, huh?
Sure.
Huh. It's not going in. One more time.
Sure.
Sorry. Can I try again?
Sure, go ahead.
Finally, we got a line.
Thank you.
That's what I should be saying. I'm sorry, that must have hurt, huh?
That's alright. Didn't hurt at all.
You don't have to be nice. I know that I'm not too good at this. My best friends tell me too. They say I'm not a good fit to be a nurse.
I don't think so. It suits you.
What does?
The uniform. You look like a nurse to me.
Is that the truth?
Of course it is.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment then.
As you should. You saved me, right?
The doctor took care of you.
No, but you called the ambulance when I was run over.
Oh, yeah, that was me. You knew? You looked like you lost consciousness immediately.
I heard your voice, to be honest. You just kept encouraging me, telling me to hang on.
You surprised me. I was just gonna go for a few drinks before I head home, and then I see this accident happen in front of me.
Yeah, I'm being honest.
About what?
You're really well suited for your job.
Aw, thank you.
Shots too. It really didn't hurt.
Okay, well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, it really was good. After my IV was done, I was bored, so I decided to walk around the hospital. Everything kind of hurt a little bit, nothing else was bad. Which meant that I shouldn't be sitting around on the bed since I was still in my 20s. I thought I'd go upstairs and buy some snacks and drinks to relax. It was like I was in high school again. The weather was wonderful. I climbed the dimly lit stairs. I could only hear my footsteps in the stairwell. On the roof of the building, I saw a single familiar back staring into the distance. It wasn't like I was looking for her, but seeing her back, I could feel my heart race of excitement. Erica-san!
Oh, hey Harada-san. Your IV finished, huh?
Are you on a break?
Yeah, something like that.
If you want, would you like to have some snacks with me?
You sure?
Yeah, of course, you saved my life.
That's a bit dramatic.
Is it really?
Yeah, very dramatic.
Ooh, I like these.
Yeah, it's pretty good, huh?
I'm seriously going to eat all of it.
Go for it.
Just as good as I remember.
You know, I was wondering.
What is it?
Well, are you upset or something?
Huh? Can you tell?
I don't know, it just seems that way. Sorry if I'm mistaken.
No, you're not mistaken.
What happened?
It's not a big deal.
Then all the more reason to just casually vent about it.
Why?
If it's a big problem, talking about it might not help, but if it's not a big deal, just talking about it can help you organize your thoughts.
You think so? It really isn't a big deal.
Go on then.
An old man who's been with us for a long time passed away. That's just how things are around here. But I don't ever want to get used to it, but if I don't, I'm going to be depressed, you know? It's not the first time.
Right.
But I was the last one that started his trip. I kept messing up his IV, kind of like I did with you. I kept apologizing, but I kept messing up. But he never got mad. It should be hurting, but he's just constantly saying it's fine. I made him really be nice to me. That was the last memory I had with him, so I felt a little bad. That's it. See, not a big deal, right?
I mean, I'm sure a shot is better if you do it once, but
I know.
I really don't think he was angry. I'm just assuming, but
Why?
because you always look so serious when you're trying to start the IV.
But if you don't do well, there's no point.
I mean, yeah, getting it on your first try is important, but it's work, you know? I can't lie about that. But we're all human, you know? We have to consider someone who's trying their best. We understand how hard you want to succeed.
Think so? I hope so.
Besides, you're pretty.
Huh? What? What?
Men are weak against beautiful women. I'm sure I forgive you.
You're being so admirable.
But you're smiling now. It's better to send him off with smiles than with an upset look. A beautiful girl's smile is the best gift.
Are you teasing me?
Not at all, just how I feel. McCloud is like ice cream.
Almost summer, huh?
I know a nice ice cream store.
Where is it?
It's right in front of the station.
I guess I'll check it out.
You should. I recommend the maca flavor.
Nah, you gotta go with the vanilla.
It's a long contrail in the summer blue sky. We just looked up at the clouds like we're a couple of idiots.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, hey, Ogaki.
You were hit by a car, huh? You really have the worst luck.
A coworker of mine showed up in my room while I was reading. Sorry, I'm sure you've been picking up a lot of my slack.
Seriously, I couldn't even come see you because I had to finish up your work. How long till you're out of the hospital?
Sorry about that. I'll be out by the end of the week.
I'll tell you what. 1 week of lunch and we'll call it even.
3 days.
Then I want some extra cake too.
1 week then.
Perfect! Harada-san, I got some snacks from relatives. Would you like to eat with me? Oh, hi. Hello. Sorry, I didn't know he had visitors. Oh, don't worry about it. Hey, you didn't tell me there's a beautiful nurse here. Don't be trying to extend your stay on purpose.
I wouldn't do that. You have no idea how many lunches I'd have to buy you if I did that.
You get to eat lunch with me for a week, so you should be happy.
We always eat lunch together.
Come on, I want to relax while we're on break. I don't want to deal with old dudes. Oh, I'll be heading out. You two can eat this.
What about you?
Oh, I just remembered. I have to do something, so I'll be back to start your line later. Bye. I think I showed up at the wrong time, didn't I?
It's fine, I'll figure it out.
Uh-huh. Seriously, don't try to extend your stay.
What, you miss me or something?
If you don't come back, I can't slack around at work. I want to rest. Oh, I'm so stressed out.
Yeah, I really do feel bad about that.
Good. You should feel bad.
But after this, I stopped having opportunities to talk to Erika-san.
Perfect. Got it on the first try today.
Erika-san?
Call one of the nurses once the drip is over.
Sure. Where is Erika-san?
Erica? She's on break right now. I wonder where she is. Is there a problem? I can help you.
Oh, it's not a big deal.
Really?
Yeah, sorry to bother you. I was getting closer to discharge day.
You're getting discharged tomorrow. I'm glad you've recovered well.
Erika-san?
This is your last IV. I got it on the first try today, too. Excuse me.
Why are you avoiding me?
I'm not avoiding you.
Stop lying.
I'm not lying.
You're phrasing.
Huh?
You're completely in work mode.
What do you mean? I'm working, so of course.
Did I do something?
No, it's not that. It's just...
So there is something. Sorry.
No, it's not that. I just felt a little bad for your girlfriend if I'm around you too much.
I don't have a girlfriend, though.
Huh? Who was that girl that came before?
Oh, that's just a coworker.
You two seem to be really friendly, though.
She's just good at being friends with men. She's got a boyfriend. She's always bragging about him. It's almost annoying.
Oh, I see. Sorry. I was just mistaken.
Mistaken?
Huh?
No, you weren't jealous?
But no.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I said I don't know. It's one more day, so you need to rest.
There she is.
What? You want this version of me, right?
Yes, I want chill Erica.
You're going to be leaving before lunch tomorrow.
Sure, will you be there?
Tomorrow? Yes. I'll be working till lunch, so barely.
I see, so you're free after?
Yeah?
Then how about you let me take you out on a date as a thank you?
A date?
Oh, if you don't want to, it's okay. You know, I want to buy that ice cream from before.
No, it's okay.
You sure?
Okay then. See you tomorrow.
Of course. See you then. That's how we had a date.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
So shiny.
What is that?
It's my first time seeing you out of uniform, so you look great.
Oh, that's true, huh?
I mean, you look good in your uniform, but you're really pretty in regular clothes, too.
How do you say stuff like that, like it's nothing? So, where's the store?
Oh, it's right over here. Follow me.
Hey, wait!
What is it?
Come on, you should pull my hand. It's a date today.
All right, excuse me.
Sure.
Come on, let's go.
Let's.
I got the regular maca ice cream, and she got the vanilla.
Thank you for the ice cream.
Sure, go for it.
It's so good. It's sweet, but not overwhelming.
Right?
Hey, your matcha flavor is good too, right?
I like this one better, like I said before.
I see. Then,
Why opening your mouth?
give me a bite.
Oh, I see. Here you go.
Oh, this one's good. It's actually better than the vanilla.
I told you.
Hey, let's trade.
I don't know.
Come on.
Okay, sure, take it.
Thanks. This is where you had the accident, right?
Yeah. Who knew the car would come through the red light, huh?
It's 'cause you're not paying attention.
I am too.
Yes, you were. You absolutely weren't paying attention.
Huh?
I was watching. You talked to the foreign guy and helped them out, right? Then you were watching that person to make sure they went the right way.
That's embarrassing.
Why?
I seem kind of dumb.
I don't know. Seemed kind of nice to me. When I screwed up the shot or was upset, you always said kind things to me.
That's not a big deal.
I see. It's not a big deal to you then.
Yeah.
It's a really big deal to me. Can I tell you about an old story?
Sure, of course.
Thanks. I liked someone, you know?
Never mind, don't want to hear it.
Shut up. Listen.
Ugh.
It's been years now, but he was a classmate of mine when I was still in school. And he always tried to help anyone when he saw someone that needed help. He listened to me when I needed help.
Sounds like he was a good guy.
Yeah, he was wonderful. But because he was so wonderful, there were a lot of girls that were interested. And the only girl that asked him out ended up marrying him.
I see.
He's kind of like you. So I'm sure you're very popular too.
Yeah, not really.
No, definitely yes. But that's why I figured this was a good time for me to talk to you. It was very lucky of me.
What do you mean?
You don't have a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
See? Perfect timing. I don't want to make any more regrets, so I'm just gonna tell you right now.
Wait, hang on!
Nope, no more waiting. I think I fell for you the first time I saw you. From when you helped out that stranger, and then you were kinder and kinder to me. I fell more and more. I like you. I like you a lot. Please go out with me.
Dang it, that's what I was gonna say!
Hey, that's not how you respond.
Oh yeah, I like you too. Probably from the first moment I saw you.
Oh, really?
Seriously, you didn't notice?
I mean, I could tell that you were at least interested, but...
Yeah, it was love at first sight. The more I got to know you, the more I fell for you.
Then let's go.
Yeah, let's.
Let's have another date next week then.
I might not be able for a while. I'm really busy with work.
What?
Sorry.
Oh well. But you better spend all day with me today.
Of course. We started walking. I made sure to look around and make sure I didn't get into another accident. Huh. I'm Ryota Tanaka, a perpetual loner. I finished my lunch as fast as always and tucked myself away in a corner of the classroom to play games on my smartphone. This guy is a tough one. Locked in a battle to the death with an AI opponent, the time passed quickly. Lunch break should be ending soon.
I'm back! Welcome back, Mayu. Practicing even during lunch break. Isn't the soccer club working too hard?
Not really. Everyone's super motivated, so much so that it's contagious.
Mori's is upbeat as always. Lunch break should be ending soon. Mayu Mori is a bright and cheerful person, and a real beauty to boot. She's popular with everyone. She's famous for being the gorgeous female manager of the soccer club. Well, not like soccer has anything to do with me.
But when you guys had that full-day soccer practice last Sunday, making rice balls for everyone must have been a real chore.
Whoa, how many did you make?
Around 100. Isn't that too much? You only have 11 members, right?
An extrovert like Mori and an introvert like me are polar opposites. We should have never had a chance to cross each other's lives.
Ryota, classes in the afternoon are such a drag, right?
We're not even that close. Why is she speaking so casually to me? Mori's seat is just behind me. Maybe because of that, she likes to randomly chat with me. It is, but if you just stay seated, it'll end eventually. It's a breeze when you think about it like that.
Oh, what game are you playing?
Wait, why do you care?
Come on, you don't have to hide it.
It's not like I hate Mori, but there are those who won't look too kindly on such a popular figure talking to a loner like me. I can feel the guys in the class staring. I refuse to get pulled into anything troublesome.
Oh, the teacher's here.
Thank goodness. I no longer feel the pressure of those jealous stares on me.
Oh, right, Ryota. Do you have any interest in the soccer club?
Huh? Why try to recruit an introverted loner like me?
I have a feeling that you'll definitely help to make the team stronger.
I'm sorry, but that's just wrong. I hate exercising. Choose someone else. What an odd invitation. Wonder what she was thinking. If she thought I'd accept because it came from a beauty like her, she's dead wrong. I'm only passing by the school field because it's on the way home. Even so, our soccer club is really enthusiastic. They're all puny and they only have the minimum number of players. The team is made up of mostly first years and the only upperclassman they have is a single sophomore. I heard that they barely managed to avoid being dissolved this year because they didn't have enough members. Even just watching them practice, they play with enough zeal that they look like they're aiming for the nationals.
Oh, Ryota!
I was spotted by the most troublesome person of all.
You came!
No, I was only passing by.
Great. For now, just get in here.
You're not listening.
Thanks for coming.
I end up giving in to her.
From your point of view, how do you think the team is doing?
How they're doing?
I mean, even though it should be tiring as heck, they look like they're having a lot of fun in practice.
They practice all morning, afternoon, and evening. What they're doing isn't exactly easy either, but they look like they find so much joy in it.
Yeah, that's right. So you should join us.
And how did you come to that conclusion?
Complaints? Let's do it this way then. What if you just stand at the side and observe? As long as you agree to join us, I'll let you sit out the practices whenever you want. How's that?
Faced with her relentless invitations to join the club, I was more confused than anything. In short, she doesn't care who it is. She's just trying to ensure the number of club members from falling below the required number. That's exactly 11 club members right now. If even one of them gets hurt or withdraws due to injury in the middle of a match, they'll no longer be eligible to compete. With how hard they're practicing, it would just be a waste of their efforts if something like that happened. I guess since I have nothing to do at home anyway, if it's just observing them from the side. The next day,
Everyone, this is my classmate Ryota Tanaka. He'll be joining the practices from now on.
I ended up agreeing on the spur of the moment, joining the practices. Of course it made that face. After all, having a random, unfit-looking stranger join suddenly, you must feel like I'd get in the way. I see! It's nice to meet you, Tanaka! I'm Kenichi Kubo, the captain of the team. Kubo's the only sophomore on the club. He's great at taking care of everyone, so you can go to him if you have any problems. Now that I think of it, do you have a coach?
Nope, the club advisor let us use his name as a stand-in. You know, the one who teaches classical literature.
Oh, that old relic.
We decide the training regimen amongst ourselves, and I arrange and schedule all the practice matches. Of course, but you won't be able to resist the call of the soccer field forever.
She's pretty pushy, but I guess it's a perk of the job that I get to hang out with her. All the guys at school have a thing for Mori, I'm no exception.
Ryota, thanks for agreeing to join the club.
I'm just coming to watch the practices like what you told me.
And also, I never said I was joining the club.
But when I see all the club members are excitedly going around telling people we got a new member, it kind of feels like we've already moved past that. I see, so that's why. The reason they're happy to push themselves so hard is because everything here is done on a voluntary basis.
We're gonna work hard and take over the nationals.
I don't want to burst a bubble, but the national championship isn't as easy as she seems to think. In the second half of the practice, the members split up into 2 teams. It's pretty hard to divide themselves like that with 11 people.
I know, right? If you join in, we'll finally be able to get that even split.
Damn it, I shouldn't have run my mouth. Hey Tanaka, join us! Let's play together!
See? Kubo's calling you over too.
That's how they planned this beforehand. But I'm wearing sneakers today.
That's totally fine. Those are Samba shoes, aren't they? They're shoes meant for playing soccer anyway, so it's completely okay.
It'll still hurt if I get stepped on by their cleats. I've been to Mori's will again. I guess there's no choice. Let's just do what I can for now. Tanaka, the ball's on the move! From the look of it, Kubo seems pretty good at this. With his help, I'll make do somehow. After that, every time the ball rolled under my feet, I immediately passed it to any teammates that were close by. I don't want to do any dribbling. In the end, my team won the game. Of course, it was mostly due to the most capable person in the team, Kubo. Tanaka, nice going today! Not at all, I just kicked the ball every time it came near me.
That's not true. Your passes were super precise, Ryota. If we had just one more person that could pass like that on the team, our chances of winning would go up significantly.
That's right! If you join us, we'll be harder to beat than ever before! Even if you praise me like that, I still have no intention of joining the club officially.
If you're worried about the cost of soccer cleats, that's what the club funds are for.
Yeah, you can use my spare pair too! Our feet are about the same size, right? Yeah, I'm trapped between 2 extroverts. But with this, I can see a real possibility of getting through the first match of the prefectural tournament.
We've never had the experience of winning the first round before.
We'll be the ones that bring that dishonorable record to an end. Well then, I'm going this way. Tanaka, make sure to send Mori home safely. And now there's just 1 extrovert left, but Kubo, that jerk, telling me to send her home. He's making it sound like we're dating or something.
Ryota,
But what's up?
are you really not going to join the club? You look like you were having so much fun on the field. A lot more fun than you seem to have in class, at least.
That's just your imagination. But I guess I don't hate playing with them. That still doesn't mean I'll decide to join.
You say that now, but just wait until you go to bed today. You'll be filled with such a sense of accomplishment that your final thought before sleeping will be, let's join the practice tomorrow too.
No way. If anything, it'll be today was exhausting. However, at bedtime... Seriously? This pleasant drowsiness. I've never felt anything like it before. Maybe it's because I finally did some exercise for the first time in forever. Damn it, Mori! Don't think that I'll admit defeat because of this. Ended up coming today, too. Despite the fact that I never submitted an official club application, I've been playing in all the practice matches for 1 week. I got to know the club members better as well. This team currently has 0 achievements and not many players, but even without Kubo, there's other members that have lots of potential. They're all freshmen, they still have a long way to go in terms of technique, but with how much they practice, it won't stay that way for long. Most importantly, they're all optimistic and genuinely good people.
Ryota, good work today.
Oh, thanks. What?
You look like you're enjoying yourself more than usual today. Isn't it about time? Just admit it and say, I want to play soccer.
Don't speak for me, it's not like that. I just feel more refreshed because of the regular exercise I'm getting now.
Hey, Tanaka! Here, the cleats I was talking about. I'll have you know they're a new product that came out not long ago.
Thank you.
You're not trying them on?
I mean, if I put them on, I really have no choice but to... if I put them on, I'll really have no choice but to join the club.
Are you still on about that? Ask anyone here, you're already one of us. You're practically a regular club member at this point.
Kubo. I'm honestly happy that they think that about me, but... After returning home, I searched for the storeroom. Found it, my MVP medal. I'm not a beginner in soccer that doesn't even own a pair of cleats. In my 3rd year of middle school, my team won the national championship and I was their MVP. But things took a turn for the worst.
Ryota, you know I haven't gotten over her yet. How could you?
No, I didn't. I was blamed by all my teammates over this misunderstanding. None of them listened when I tried to explain. That team was strong, but that was all it was. All the members were selfish and unruly. It stuck out like a sore thumb, and the only way I got them to give me the time of day was with my soccer skills. After enduring all those difficult practices and winning the championship together, I thought that there'd be more camaraderie between us. When I realized that outside of anything related to soccer, they didn't trust me very much at all, I was shocked. I'm scared that history will repeat itself. That's why I attempted to give up soccer in high school.
Ryota, about tomorrow.
Oh, there's something going on? Right. Sorry, but I'm not going to play in the match.
Huh? Why?
I'm not an official member after all. It'd be pretty shameless for this guy who just popped out of nowhere to take a spot in an official match.
Why are you acting up today?
I wouldn't call it acting up.
You're one of our precious teammates. Let's go for the victory together. We need you. That's all I'm gonna say. There's no practice today, so just focus on preparing for tomorrow. I'll be waiting for you. Don't forget your cleats.
Mori, it's not like I'm okay with the way I am right now either. Maybe all along I've just been searching for an opportunity to change. On the day of the match, we were paired against a consistently strong powerhouse team. Our team was at a clear disadvantage.
You can do it! You can do it!
The only one who's on par with the opponent's skills is Kubo. Mori, she truly believes they'll be able to win. With a little luck, they're able to hold their own in the first half by focusing on defense. But immediately after the start of the second half...
Kubo!
Not good. That's possibly a major injury. They were guarding Kubo more fiercely than the others, so I thought something like this might happen. But...
Are you okay, Kubo?
I'm okay. At least that's what I want to say. But it's not good, not on this leg.
He's usually so bright and cheerful. Seen that expression on his face. That's how seriously he's treating the tournament. He really wants to win.
Sorry, I want to continue playing until my leg falls off. But it hurts so much that my head's pounding.
Don't be. You did your best, Kubo.
Sorry to you too, Tanaka. I didn't want to appear so weak in front of my junior. The thing is, we actually wanted to get you the win as a present.
Ryota! Ryota, don't you have to warm up first?
It's fine, it's fine. I'm plenty warmed up already. Ever since that time, I've been lengthening my warm-ups in preparation for a day like this. I subbed in for Kubo, who'd withdrawn due to his injury. Entering the field as a left winger. That's the position I've always played, and the dribble is my greatest weapon.
Oh! Who's this guy? Damn it! 2 people isn't enough to keep him in check! We're done if this continues! Put one more person on him!
The fact that I had 3 people guarding me gave my teammates more chances to score.
Yes!
Teammate I passed to scored a goal, and we managed to take the lead successfully.
Nice pass, Tanaka! And a mess of my hair. That guy's... I couldn't tell because of the bags. That's totally the middle school champion MVP, Tanaka! Shane, why is Tanaka playing for that tiny no-name team?
Maybe because they're intimidated by my presence, it suddenly messed up their defense. Taking advantage of the gaps in their formation, we scored 2 goals in a row, widening our lead even further.
We won! Oh! Tanaka, we did it!
After the match, we were back at school. All that's left is to head home. Oh yeah, I should stop by the club room and leave my cleats there. They had already given me a locker in the club room a little while ago. Huh? There's someone inside.
We did it!
Mori, how long are you gonna keep crying?
Ryota? Jeez, don't scare me like that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make fun of you. This is a result of all your hard work, after all. I get why you're so emotional.
No, that's not it. Well, not all of it. I'm happy you're back to playing just like before. Like before? The truth is, I know how amazing you were in middle school.
Ah, I see. So this was why she invited a random introverted classmate to join the soccer club, even going so far as to tell me that I could just stand at the side and watch. Everything makes sense now. Thank you. Without your invitation, I'd have never gotten over what happened. You're a really important person to me, Mori.
Ryota. I've always liked you a lot, Ryota.
Huh?
Because of that, I wanted to help you find your passion for soccer again. So please go out with me.
What should I do? What should I do? I'm really happy she feels this way, but she's a club manager. I'm sure there's other members that have a crush on her. I can't do this behind their backs. I've seen what this kind of thing can do to a team. At that moment...
Sorry, but we heard everything.
Kubo? And everyone else is here too.
I don't think you'd be having this conversation in the club room. I didn't think you'd be having this conversation in the club room. You never thought that we would stop by? Don't just go into your own lovey-dovey world. Well, whatever. It's my bad for interrupting you. As an apology, I'll gracefully allow you two to date.
Huh? But...
I know what you're worried about. If you just look at Mori's face during practice, it's totally obvious that she has a crush on you. Right, guys?
At his words, all of our club members nodded with knowing looks on their faces.
Come on, Tanaka, what's your answer? Do what you did during the match and just go for it.
Now that it's come to this, I know what I'm gonna tell her. Mori, it's thanks to you that I was able to pick myself up. So, I'd like you to go out with me too.
Ryota, of course I will.
And so we became a couple with the assistance of the team. In the end, fate decided that we'd make it all the way to the final goal. But that's another story. If I were to summarize myself, Yasuto taking Ashita into one phrase, it would be corporate slave. When I graduated college 2 years ago, I got a job at this small IT company, and it was the biggest mistake of my life. From the moment I entered the company, I was given the responsibility of multiple accounts. And since the beginning, I can count on one hand the number of times I've been able to leave work on time. I'm so exhausted. I don't even know if I can get myself to the train station. Maybe I'll take a quick rest before I head home. I still got some time until the last train anyway. I passed out immediately into a deep sleep. 30 minutes later. Oh, a phone call? Oh, I must have fallen asleep.
Ugh, and it's a call from Miss Shinohara? Yes, hello?
Takanoshita, you wouldn't happen to still be in the office, are you?
Yes, I'm here.
Perfect. Would you mind checking my desk to see if I left any paperwork on top of it?
As usual, it's organized perfectly and there's nothing there.
If that's so, then that's fine. I was worried that I left some important secret documents there.
Oh, I see. I'm surprised that someone as perfect as Miss Shinohara gets worried like that sometimes.
More importantly, why are you still in the office?
Oh, I was able to finish my work, but I was relieved that I made the deadline, and I was having a little breather.
Okay, well, if you're finished with your work, then you need to go home. It's a bad habit of yours to be so relaxed.
I'm sorry.
Yes, well, be careful getting home. I'm going to hang up now.
Yes, thank you. Good night. It may have been a pure coincidence, but if I hadn't gotten the call from her, I may have missed my last train to go home. All right, I guess I should get ready to leave. Wait a sec, why is there a blanket on my shoulders? There shouldn't have been anybody else in the office when I fell asleep. But did someone come and pull it over me? But I don't know who it belongs to, so I guess I'll fold it up and leave it on the... I never found out who the blanket belonged to, but I wrote a note to say thank you. I left it on top of my desk before heading home. The next day, good morning.
Morning. Were you able to catch the last train home yesterday?
Yes, thanks to you. I barely made it in time.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad. I know you're tired, but you need to get it together.
That blanket that I left on top of my desk is gone already.
If I didn't happen to give you a call, by pure coincidence, you may have missed your last train.
I'm sorry, I'll be more careful. Taking a Sheeter is getting scolded again. I know, right? Miss Shinohara is particularly strict with him. That's true. Maybe she likes him, and that's why she's always paying attention to him.
You two over there, stop with your pathetic conversation and get back to work.
Yes, ma'am, we're sorry. It's true that she is more strict with me than anybody else, but surely it's not because she likes me at all.
Shida, I can't possibly imagine this, but surely you're not misunderstanding my intentions, too.
Of course not. I know that the reason why you're particularly strict on me is because I'm still incompetent in a lot of ways.
Exactly. If you realize that yourself, then you need to work harder to keep up.
Yes, ma'am, I'll be more aware. What? That blanket. That's the one from yesterday.
Why did you raise your voice all of a sudden?
No, I'm sorry, it's nothing.
It's still the morning. Don't raise your voice like that. It'll scare everyone.
Sorry about that. That blanket was Miss Shinohira's. But I have a hard time believing that she put it over me. But if I were to ever ask her about it...
Excuse me, what are you saying? Are you sure you're not still asleep?
Of course is what she would say. In the end, I wasn't able to ask or find out who put the blanket over me that night, and 2 weeks flew by. I managed to finish a little bit earlier today. Even then, it's already 10 p.m. Alright, I'm not as tired as I was that day, so I should get up and go home now. Is it just me, or did I hear the door open just now? Who will be coming into the office this late?
Yasuto is asleep again. Not again. I know that he usually runs warm, but if you fall asleep here, you're going to catch a cold.
Huh? Who is it? I don't remember anybody in the office calling me by my first name.
I need to make sure I give him a call before his last train again. He's such a little kid.
Wait a second. They sat down next to me, and this voice, is it Miss Shinohira? And I feel like she just put something on my shoulders.
If you're looking so cute, I'm going to give you a kiss if you don't watch out.
No, there's no way that Miss Shinohara would say something like that.
Your hair is so soft. If I touch it too much, I'm going to wake him up. So I have to be gentle.
There's absolutely no way that this could be Miss Shinohara.
If only I could be this nice to him when he's awake, too. I'm sorry for being your scary boss, Yasuto.
Is this really how she's been feeling about me?
I like him this much, but why can't I just be honest with my feelings to him?
Wait, whoa, you like me?
What?
Crap, I didn't mean to, but I couldn't contain my reaction.
Since when have you been awake?
I was actually never asleep to begin with.
I see. Well then, I'm going to be off now.
Wait, please wait a minute! Ugh, I have a lot of questions, but first I have to ask, this blanket is yours, right? So, last time you were the one that put it over my shoulders, right?
Yes, I guess so.
Well, thank you very much. And then the reason why you called me was to make sure that I wouldn't miss my last train, right?
Yes. That time I just happened to come back to the office because
I was worried that I had left important documents out on my desk. But that's when I saw you at your desk and you looked so comfortable taking a nap there. So I put the blanket over you and went home.
I see you. Well, thank you so much. That means that she already knew that she hadn't left the paperwork out. But she only gave me a call to make sure that I wouldn't oversleep and miss my last train. She's normally so strict with me, but that was really nice of her.
It was nothing. I only called you and put the blanket over you because it would be an inconvenience for you to get sick. I'm going to go home now.
Wait a minute, please! Miss Shinohara, didn't you call me by your first name earlier? And on top of that, you were touching my hair and saying that you really like me.
That must have been a dream.
What do you mean a dream?
Yes, clearly you were asleep until just a second ago. That's why you got your dream and reality mixed up.
Like I said before, I never fell asleep today.
Well, that's it. It's over. This is the end for me. I never thought that I would get caught like this. My life is over, so I'm gonna go home now. Going to quit my job, too.
What? What are you saying?
You don't want a boss like this, do you?
Of course I don't mind. I was happy to hear you call me by my first name, even though I was pretty shocked.
Wait, really?
Really, but if that's how you feel, then I wish you'd be a little bit nicer to me. Why are you always so strict to me and me only?
I can't tell you exactly why. You should be able to figure that one out yourself.
Well, then earlier you said you really liked me, so that must mean that you're strict on me because you like me, right?
No, that's not it.
What? I'm wrong?
Well, you're not wrong, but it's embarrassing, so don't say it out loud. Anyway, I'm going to go home now. Please forget any of this ever happened.
If I leave it as is, then I feel like it will all become more complicated. Miss Shinohara, it made me happy, so I don't want to forget it happened. If you don't want to show your true feelings at work, then would you like to go on a date with me sometime?
What? A date?
Yes, if we're not at work, then there's no need to hide yourself. Plus, I want to properly thank you for putting the blanket over me that day.
It would be rude for me to say no if you're trying to thank me. Fine. I guess I have to say yes then.
What? Well, thank you. How about next Saturday?
Sure, that works. I'll let you decide where we're going.
Yes, absolutely. She's back to her normal attitude. From then until the Day of the Dead, I spent all my time thinking about a plan for our date. I have no idea where to take her. If it were my usual boss, I feel like she would want to go somewhere more mature. But at the same time, based on the way she was acting when she thought I was asleep, I also feel like somewhere fun would be better. A cat cafe seems like a good idea. But if she has a cat allergy, that would be terrible. The more I think about it, the more all of these ideas seem bad. There's no use thinking about it, so I guess for now I'll just do the standard movie and dinner. In the end, Saturday rolled by, and I didn't have any confidence in my date plan. Whew, at least I was able to get here before her. But wow, that girl waiting under the clock is so cute. They're a different type, but she's as pretty as Miss Shinohara.
Hey, why did you come stand next to me without saying anything? Did you not recognize me?
I'm so sorry, you just seem so different from usual.
Really, I mean, I'm still the same person.
I mean, you're always beautiful, but today you also look, how can I say this, really cute. Is this what you normally like outside of work?
Yes, this is how I like to dress. Does it not suit me? If you don't like it, Yasuto, then I'll go back and change into a suit.
No, those clothes, and that hairstyle, I really like it.
Are you sure? Then I'm glad.
She's always scolding me, so I thought she was a little bit uptight, but when I look at her like this, she's actually more the cute type. Well then, should we get going? I was thinking we could go watch a movie, but is that okay with you?
Sure, I like going to the movies. What are we going to see?
I was thinking a horror film, is that okay?
Horror?
Yes, it's the type where a girl comes crawling out of the TV or through the window. But if you're scared, then we can watch something else.
Of course I'm not scared. Let's go.
In the end, we ended up watching a horror film, but, Miss Shinohara, are you okay?
Totally fine.
Miss Shinohara, I didn't know you weren't good at scary movies. You were grasping my hand the whole time, too. I feel like I'm seeing a completely different side to her.
No, not at all. It was really loud, so I just got a little startled.
Is that so? Then, would you like to watch another horror film at my house?
Hey, that's mean.
I'm sorry, it's just so fun to see the real you.
How is this fun?
Of course it is, you're cute.
Because I thought you liked older women who were more put together and mature.
Huh? When did I ever say that?
You said it at happy hour that one time.
Oh, geez, you heard that? I remember that time. Male bosses were egging me on. So I just said something to appease them. It was only my first year in the company, and I may have said that, but I wasn't really thinking about her. That might be true. I like women who are put together. But I also like it when they have cute sides to them, too.
Really?
Yes, that's why I was hoping that you would show me that side of you more. At least on our days off. Would that be okay?
Well, when you put it like that, how can I say no? Fine. Then I'll take you to my favorite place now.
Really? I'd love to go. I followed Miss Shinohara and we arrived at… what is this?
It's a pet shop, can't you tell? I often come here alone on my days off.
Really? What is that? Do you have any pets of your own?
I really want to, but my apartment building doesn't allow pets.
Ah, so that's why you come here to look at cats and dogs.
Yeah, even though I really want to have one of my own, I go to cat cafes too.
Oh, is that so? Damn it, if I had known that, I would have taken her to one.
What about you, Yasuto? Do you like animals?
I love them. I actually have a cat. This is what she looks like.
Aw, she's so cute.
If you'd like, you can come meet her sometime. She really likes people, so I think you'd like her.
What? Are you sure? But Yasuto, you live at home with your parents, right?
What? Well, yes, but you don't need to worry about that. We can just hang out in my room anyway.
But then, won't your family think that I'm your girlfriend?
Ah, I'm sorry. I don't mind if they think that. But you wouldn't like that, would you?
You really are unfair, you know. I said this before already, but you know that I like you. Of course I wouldn't mind it at all.
Wait, really? Thank you. But I just can't wrap my head around why someone like you would ever like someone like me. Plus, I'm always being scolded at work.
Fine, I'll spell it out for you. When you were a new grad and entered the company, I know that a lot of your fellow new hires didn't like me.
What? I don't think so. Although, now that she mentions it, she did have a reputation for being strict to both her superior and junior colleagues. I heard some people complaining about it.
So I know that a lot of people were talking about me behind my back. I just so happened to overhear that when I walked by on my way to the restroom one day. And just as I was feeling upset about it, I heard you standing up for me. You said, Miss Shinohara isn't wrong, and it's our fault for not doing our jobs properly.
Did I really say that?
Maybe you don't remember because you were just speaking your mind, but for me, I'll never forget it.
That's a good point. So that's the reason she likes me, for something so small.
I bet you're thinking it was such a small thing.
I'm sorry.
You know how our office is mostly full of men? So I was working really hard, even pushing myself so that everybody would take me seriously. That was the first time I felt like somebody was recognizing my efforts, and I was really happy.
I see, that makes sense.
Yes, but after that, I found myself paying more and more attention to you, and before I knew it, I was the most strict towards you. I know I'm not perfect, but is it okay if I like you?
Thank you very much. I've always liked you too, so I'm really happy.
What?
You don't have to act so surprised. I like my boss, Miss Shinohara, who is strict but gives clear directions and is good at her job. And I also like the cute Miss Shinohara, who hates horror movies and loves cats. I like them both. So if you'd like, will you please go out with me?
Of course my answer is yes. But at work, I'm not going to change how strict I am to you.
Yes, of course. In an unexpected turn of events, I found out the truth behind Miss Shinohara, and I couldn't have been happier. I can't wait to continue getting to know both sides of her.
My name is Gadai Akiyama. I'm 28 years old. I took over a big restaurant that my parents ran, but recently, I'm in big trouble. Gadai-kun, thanks for the meal. I'll come again sometime. Thank you. I'm gonna be struggling this month, too. I've been recreating what my mom and dad have made before, but I wonder if it's something just missing. I was gonna take over the restaurant eventually, and I've even got several chef certifications. I also love cooking. However, I've been doing alright thanks to the regulars, but this place has been bleeding money. There aren't any customers. Maybe it's time to close up shop. Who's at the entrance? Are they looking at the menu? I guess I can try talking to them. I open the front entrance and talk to the people at the entrance, but... Welcome! Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. We just smelled something really nice.
They were pretty beat up and their eyes looked dead. Their clothes were torn up, too. I could tell immediately that something was wrong. I couldn't leave them alone. Would you like to eat here, then?
But we don't have any money.
It's fine, don't worry about it. I was just about to close up shop and eat myself, so just think of it as a bonus.
But...
Just go ahead and take a seat. Here you go.
Wow, it looks so good!
Let me know how it tastes after you try it, huh?
Yeah, thank you!
Who knew there would still be kids that would be this excited to see a meal in front of them?
It's so good, my teeth are going to fall off!
That's good. I got plenty more, so don't hesitate to ask, okay?
I'm sorry. I don't know how to thank you.
It's really okay. Just make sure to finish up before it gets cold.
Oh, sure.
After the two finished eating, the daughter started to look pretty woozy.
Nana, you can't fall asleep at the store.
Yeah. I'm so sleepy, Mom.
Just let her go to bed.
Oh, but you have to close up.
You know, we gotta help each other out.
Huh?
Oh, I think that's what we're supposed to say in situations like this, right? And my parents who passed away last year love to say that. So, what's going on with you two? Why don't you tell me since your daughter has fallen asleep? I decided to halfway force her to tell me what was going on. I was a little worried maybe I was prying, but I had to help her out. Her name was Yuka Tomatsu, and her daughter's name was Nana. Yuka is 28, like me, and her daughter is in the 2nd grade. She became a single mother after things didn't work out with her husband, and they got a divorce last year. Apparently it was going well for a little with just the two of them, but...
My part-time job actually ended up closing up shop. They didn't pay for last month's salary either. So I didn't think it was weird, but...
In other words, you haven't had any money for 2 months.
Yeah. I don't have any savings either, so I was chased out of my apartment.
That sounds rough. She had no relatives she could rely on, and her ex-husband doesn't help at all either. After hearing everything that happened, I made a decision. Alright, how about you guys stay here then?
What? I can't.
Don't worry about it, I have some spare rooms. Also, if you work here, I can pay you. It won't be much, but you'll make some money and you'll have 3 meals a day.
But that sounds like too good of a story.
It's really fine. We gotta help each other out. And think about your daughter.
Thank you so much. I really don't know how to thank you.
It's fine, just help me out when I need it, huh?
Oh, of course.
I'm just kidding around. That's how we started living and working at my store. The next morning, I woke up and headed to the living when... Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for the food last night, Godai-san.
Morning! Your food was so good!
Yuka-san and Nana-chan?
Yeah. Is there a problem?
No, it's just, you guys look different.
Yeah, we were all torn up and you lend us some clothes.
These clothes fit perfectly!
Great. It's just some clothes I had left over from when I was a kid. By the way, the clothes that Yuka-san is wearing are my mom's clothes. I was pretty shocked, but after I offered them to stay at my house, I lent them some clothes, and Handed let them take a bath too. After we finished eating breakfast, I started getting ready to open the store. I was teaching Yuka-san how to run things. So, let's move on to the register next.
Yes, please.
She was very serious, so it helped my motivation as well. All the while, Nana-chan.
I want to help you too!
You want to help? Okay, can you wipe the tables and clean up some dishes?
Yeah!
Yeah, it's not a problem because it's Saturday, but I hope we can send her off to school starting next week. I'll talk to Yuka-san about it later. The store finally opened up. Hello there, young lady.
I'm Nana. Nana is Nana.
I see. Nice to meet you, Nana. Why are you helping out today?
Well...
Godai-kun, I brought all of my employees. Huh? Thank you.
I'm gonna be offering to take some clients to your store as well, so please open the night up for a group of us.
What's going on? I need to get cooking. Nana-chan was able to go to an elementary school that wasn't too far from our restaurant, but...
I'm Tonatsu Nana. Nice to meet you all.
She had to move, so she'll be joining us today. You all be nice to her, okay?
What?
What is it?
She's a girl, but she's wearing boy clothes. What a weirdo.
Hey, don't say that. It's not weird.
Yeah, it's not weird. This clothes is super important. Don't make fun of it. Why? Well, these clothes...
Yes? This is Akiyama Staple Meats. What? Sure, of course. Thank you so much.
Is there a problem, Akiyama-san?
No problem. Just, a group is gonna be coming again. A reservation for 12.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yes, this is Akiyama Staple. What? Yeah, of course. We waiting for your arrival.
Another group?
Yeah, Nana-chan's elementary school is gonna be having a PDA meeting and they're gonna have 24 people coming in and renting out the place.
Wow.
Why? What's going on? Why are there so many group reservations back to back? They're all calling in a hurry, too. Did I put an ad out or something? Wait, did Nana-chan? Hey, Nana-chan, you have a second?
What is it?
Apparently, she was telling people about her story at school. She was chased out of an apartment and was struggling to eat. Then the store owner kindly offered a place to live, a job, and warm food. Story spread quickly, and a lot of the people started reserving to help out. News of this spread through the town, too. A month later, this is insane. I think this might be the highest sales record we've ever had.
Wow, that's wonderful.
We did it!
Yeah, but,
Oh, what is it?
well, you two came and everything has been going well, but it's not like people have been coming because of my cooking, you know?
Are you upset?
I don't know, I want to be happy, but I'm not sure.
My grandfather was a businessman, but he used to always say that people don't come to buy the product, but for the merchant.
For the merchant?
Yes, so the people were attached to how wonderful of a person you were.
I mean, if anything, they were attracted to you two. I've just been focusing on the flavor and not really paying attention to the customers. It's your customer service or Nana-chan's great smile that gathers people to this place.
It's only because you have the cooking skills to back it up. Everyone says your food is great before they leave the store.
No, it's really thanks to you two.
How about we say this? Everyone here worked hard.
Yeah, you got us.
She sure did.
We gotta help each other out in sadness and happiness. Our lives continue to stabilize and we had a busy but great life. But then...
I'm home.
Oh, welcome home, Nana-chan. Huh? You alright? You seem upset. Something happened at school? She seemed a little off. She wouldn't even talk to Yuka-san. I thought maybe it was temporary, but eventually we got a call from the school.
Nana-chan has been acting pretty upset recently. Has something happened at home? No, nothing out of the ordinary. We were actually worried that something happened at school. I see. She's been pretty popular since she moved here, so everyone is really worried about her.
It wasn't that something happened at school and nothing happened back at our place. We decided to take her out, but still. Nana-chan, are you having fun?
Yeah, this is fun.
I thought she would be happier if we went out together, but I guess it's not that simple, huh? What would Mom and Dad do?
Eat this and cheer up, buddy!
But this is...
Huh? Yeah, it might not be a regular dish, but sometimes...
I've got it! The next day.
Nana, Godai-san said he'll cook you something good today.
What is it?
I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, huh?
Nana-chan, it's ready!
Oh, wow! It's a parfait!
Oh, wow! You made this yourself?
Yeah, it's the first time I've made something like this, but I hope you like it.
Yeah, thank you!
When I was in elementary school, I had some problems making friends, and then my dad made me this. I think parfaits are good no matter who cooks it, but that tough dad making me a cute little parfait made me happy. I'll never forget that taste.
It's so good!
That's great! And don't eat it too fast, huh?
Yeah, Thank you, Godai-san. Here you go, Mom.
Yeah. So good, Godai-san.
Well, I'm gonna get ready to open up the store, so you guys just take your time and enjoy your meal. I didn't know what was bothering her until the end, but I'm glad that she's back to how she was now. And I wonder what was bothering her.
I think he was really thinking hard about something, but she never told me.
That day, I was out buying groceries with Yuka-san. I know this isn't the timing, but it's been so rare for us to be alone outside of work. Yuka-san?
Thank you so much for the 3 months, Godai-san.
Huh?
I was able to pay for the rent that we couldn't pay, and I think we can find another place to live.
Oh, I see. That's good.
Also, I think I might find another job.
Oh, yeah. You were looking for a job, weren't you? If you find a place that pays better than us, then there really is no reason to stick around.
No, that's not what it is. No, Nana and I both love that store that you kept open for your parents. It's warm and it smells good. It's so full of smiles all the time. I want to keep working at that store, you know, but I can't just keep being spoiled by you.
Well, then how about we get together?
But
I'm serious, I've fallen for you hard. I'm sorry, I know this is sudden. You may feel like you owe me, but it was really you and Nana-chan that did the saving. You two brought the bottom line up right before I was considering closing. So I want to protect you and Nana-chan with my life.
Kodai-san.
Please think about it. Thank you. Afterwards, we swung by Nana-chan's new school. I thought I saw her, but then I saw someone in an expensive business suit talking to her. He was talking to Nana-chan.
That's my ex-husband.
What? Have you thought about what I said, Nana? You can't be with that woman anymore. If you come with me, there's a new mom, and she's a great person for being a mom. She will lead you in the right direction, I'm sure of it.
What the hell are you doing here? What are you talking about to my daughter?
Yuka and the restaurant owner.
You looked him up?
I'm Nana's father. I wouldn't know who is around her.
Do not get close to her anymore. That was the condition.
This was the first time I've seen her father. His cold glare was now facing my direction. You're, Akiyama, was it? Sounds like you've really hit the gold mine with these two, haven't you? What are you talking about? You made them work, and before you know, everyone is going to your store. You pay little to nothing, and it's basically free labor. I'm impressed by your business skills. What are you talking about, damn it? How much? What? How much to release Nana? Just give me a number and I will pay. Release her. What are you talking about? I'm not forcing her to stay. Then you need to sell her parental rights, Nana.
I'm not going to do that.
You broke the promise, though. You said you'd make Nana happy, but you were chased out of your apartments and lived with this weak manlet. You have no right to be her parent. You said you'd make her happy, so I gave up on Nana. You didn't accept my child support. You said you'd do something on your own, but now you've completely broken that promise. Don't worry, Nana can be fixed. I won't say for free. I will pay however much you want. She must have felt that what he was saying, at least some of it, was correct. She couldn't say anything back. It wasn't about the money. It was the fact that she couldn't take care of Nana-chan. But... Come on! Give me Nana's parental rights and leave! A child is not some kind of property! What's wrong with you? This is between Yuka and I. You just keep your head out of our business. This is absolutely my business! I saved them and they saved me. We have a relationship! You think that if you meet up, you have some kind of relationship? How ridiculous. You might mock it, but to me it's more important than money. There's nothing more important than money in this world. Living lavishly, having great education, a great environment, is all thanks to money. The child should have a right to choose that. If you want to offer money for her parental rights, then she has a right to choose too. Fine. Choose, Nana. You come with me to live a great life, or your life with Yukra in this man life.
I think it would be better for me if I go with you.
There you go.
Nana! Because Godai-san likes Mom. You can't marry her because Nana is here, right?
That's not true at all. You're my everything.
What do you want, Nana-chan?
What do I want?
Yeah, I want you to imagine yourself with Mom and what we've been through at my restaurant.
I want to be with you and Mom. I love Mom and I love you. So I want you two to get married so I can be your kid.
Nana,
Nana-chan. How ridiculous!
you heard her. Don't ever come near her again.
Fine, I grow tired of Nana anyway. Do as you wish. He walked away. He looked slightly upset. I wanted to believe that it was because he still loved Nana. Half a year later. Yuki-san! You look great on the job now, huh? You remind me of the old owner.
Thank you. I've got a ways to go.
Nah, after you two showed up, this store's been livelier than ever. More than anything, though, Godai-kun seems happier.
Dad, what do I do next?
You do your homework next.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna be making parfait that you love later.
Yay! I'm gonna go finish my homework.
We got married and officially moved in together. Nana-chan, of course, with a family member. Every day has been a blessing. Hey, your hair is a little undone in the back.
Oh, really?
Here, I'll fix it for you. Your hair is a little undone.
Oh, really?
Here, I'll fix it for you. We were all very close after that. Our days very busy. But we were very happy as well. The days are full of smiles. I'm gonna continue living the best life with Yukra and Nana.